NSAF, and we're here with our men's junior decathlon champion from yesterday, and of course our New Balance indoor pentathlon champion a couple months ago, Kyle Garland. Spectacular 2 days, especially the way you finished yesterday, and 69.59, a PR total and the #1 mark in the country this year, even with junior implements. Kyle, we were talking earlier, and you said your first day, wasn't quite what you'd hoped, kind of average, given your standards, even though you were piling up some points on other folks who weren't quite as good in the jumps or hurdles necessarily. But when it came to the middle of yesterday afternoon, tell us about those 3 events that really kind of got you going yesterday.
Well, when it came to the middle of yesterday afternoon, I went into these events with a little bit of good momentum. Came in early morning and went 14.73 in the hurdles, 14.74 actually. So that shot me into the next event, which was the discus. I knew my PR going into that was about 123 feet almost.
With the high school discus, right?
With a high school discus. So coming out yesterday and being able to throw about 128, almost 130 feet with a little bit of a heavier discus was really good. I was really pumped up.
You actually fouled
really
on the first one, didn't you?
Yeah,
and then you got a safe throw.
My first one was a good throw. Second one was a foul, and then my third one was a powerful throw. So
okay, right.
I came through, really did that. Had a lot of adrenaline flowing going into the pole vault.
Yeah.
And came in and PR'd twice. Went about 11.6. My PR was 11.5 3/4 from Junior Olympics last year.
Did you expect that you were ready to have a good day in the pole vault, or did it kind of
I didn't expect it at all. I mean, the situations were a little bit different, being that I just came and wasn't able to use a pole that I was comfortable with. So coming in, I thought it was going to be a little bit off. But I got in with warm-ups, felt good with the pole. I was using a 14.7 175 pole, so I felt really comfortable with that. Then I came in and went 12.1, so that was a really good day for me. And then I went into the javelin and threw 158.1, which was a huge PR.
You were definitely fired up when you
28 feet PR. So it was really exciting.
Yeah, I mean, your reaction on that third throw, you were very pumped up, weren't you?
Very pumped up.
48.20, 158.
Yes.
And what was your PR before that?
Previous PR was 135.7, I think it was. So
okay.
it was a huge PR.
And then gutting it out in that 1500 in this 90-degree heat, that wasn't easy, was it?
Not at all easy, but I knew I would have to run a certain time to get the score that I wanted to get. I came in, knew I had to run strong. The field was really heavy, and the weather was a little bit different than what I was used to coming from Philly, where it's not that warm. The past week it's been highs of mid-60s with a lot of wind and rain. So coming here with very little rain, very high humidity, and 90 degrees was a big change for me. But I was able to adjust to it and was still able to perform and get out a really good score going into Sacramento later this summer for the World Pan Am Junior Trials.
Yeah, I mean, what does this tell you about what you can do down the road?
It tells me that there's so much left down the road. I know that I left a lot of points on the board from the first day. I know that most of my first day will be so much better than it was here. I mean, I had a good first day, a decent first day, but there's a lot more points that I can get in every event on the first day, and a lot more points with a bunch of more training. Now that school's about to get out for me, now that school's about to let out, I'll have a lot more training time, 2-a-day practices, which will be a lot better, a lot more event specific. So that'll be very helpful going into Sacramento and getting a lot of my technique done.
Well, we know you just got back from Old Town Havana. How have you enjoyed this trip and the cultural experiences so far?
Well, this has been a great cultural experience, just getting to see just Havana itself. This was a different experience than just coming as a tourist. I get a little piece of the track aspect, as well as just being a tourist as well. And it's a lot of fun today, because today is actually my birthday, my 17th birthday.
Right.
So I was able to celebrate
last night.
my 17th birthday in Havana. So went out with a few of the coaches downtown Havana, and went around, bought a little bit of stuff, had lunch as well. So that was a lot of fun.
When everybody else was going, you were competing, so you didn't get to.
So I didn't get a chance to go with the whole team. So it was just good to be able to get out there and just relax today.
And having your family here with you, is that pretty cool too?
It's very cool having my family here. My first international meet. Being able to look in the stands after every event and just see my mom and dad and know that they've been the ones that have been working with me through it all since I was 7 years old, and just to be able to look up to them and be like, and just really feel excited and spend this moment with them.
Okay, well, we've been so glad to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.